We are going to quickly discuss what is the best exercise, in my opinion, the best yoga pose for back pain relief. So if that sounds good to you, let's go ahead and start. We are going to come into downward facing dog. Now, I feel downward facing dog is the best pose you can do to relieve back pain. It has actually been studied for that. So go ahead and peel up and back into your downward facing dog, and let's talk about it. Let's go into a full downward facing dog to start, and just pedal out the heels, bend one knee, send the opposite heel down. And you can do this a few times here, switching sides. Just allowing the opposite heel to release, the opposite hamstring to release. And then when you're ready, come into your full downward facing dog, and let's talk about this pose. So fully coming into your downward facing dog, you want to be doing this correctly to get the full benefits for your back strength, your back pain. So let's talk about the full pose and the proper alignment. So first of all, I want you to take a check at your palms and your fingers. Fingers should be spread nice and wide. Palms pushing down, push down into the knuckles, push down into the fingers. So the palms, the fingers, the knuckles, everything pushing down firmly. Fingers are spread super wide here. Nice, strong wrists here. And then shift the gaze back between the knees. So you're looking between the knees as you do this. And my heels are touching because I'm pretty flexible, but some of you might find that your heels are like this, they're up in the air. That's fine, as long as you're feeling this deep release in the hamstrings. So do what feels comfortable for you today. Let's go ahead and add on here. So bending through the knees, I want you to take a deep bend through the knees and then push firmly into your palms even more. And then think about extending nice and long through the back. So the back, the spine is nice and long, the neck is nice and long. You're pushing even more into the upper body, the palms, the fingers, setting those hips super high. Take another breath. And then as you exhale here, start to send those heels back down, so back to where they were. And then see if you can keep that firm alignment through the upper body here. So palms, fingers still pushing firmly, spine still extending nice and long here. And now take a check into your neck and your head. Are you curling it up here, maybe hyperextending it towards the upper body, or are you just relaxing it down? I want you to think about relaxing it here. If it helps you, you can take a little shake side to side with the neck and the head just to notice if you're truly allowing it to just fall. So let the neck just truly relax down. And keep breathing here. 3 more deep breaths. If you need to come to child's pose, you can. Otherwise, let's stay here. Keep extending the hips up towards the sky. Nice long legs straight through the knees. Take another breath. And then now gently release the knees down. Knees are nice and wide, big toes touch. Drop down into your child's pose. Relax. Relax the forehead, relax the upper body here. Elbows releasing firmly down into your mat. If you want to stretch a little bit more through the back, you can walk the palms forward and really truly plant the palms, the fingers firmly down, and then draw the shoulders down and back. So as your palms and your fingers are rooted down into your mat, you're going to still keep drawing the shoulders down and back away from your ears, and you're drawing your hips back behind you. So you will feel this stretch in your lower back. Take another breath here. And then gently start to walk the palms in. And make your way into a comfortable seat. So in my opinion, a good and truly aligned version of downward facing dog is the best pose you can do for back pain and back strength as well. And as in addition to that, The child's pose, doing it the way we just did, allows for a little bit of a release after you hold your downward facing dog. So if you could try those two in combination, I think that will greatly improve your back and any back pain that you might be experiencing. So I hope this was very helpful to you. Again, my name is Manisha. Be well. Thank you for joining me.